What's going on, guys? Back here with another video. Today we're playing some more Minecraft, and in the last video, at the very end of in the last video, I defeated a couple of raid parties, and I'm gonna decorate my house with these banners. I'm hoping this doesn't start a raid. I don't know if Java does it or not. Okay, good. Very good. If you remember at the very end of the last video, something I found out was that copper slabs. Oh dear, that was a little close. Okay, we're good though. Found out that wood slabs are not actually as good as are in Bedrock. Alright then. So yeah, turns out that, oh, and there's another egg. Good. My egg farm is working perfectly. Oh, and there's an extra egg. Probably from that chicken I had it made between those other two in that episode so long ago now. But yeah, it turns out that wood slabs are not near as good as I thought they were. So, what I think I'm going to do about that is, well, actually, I don't know if I can, well, actually, I think I can do something. And I think it involves making a copper golem. I was trying to think because the setup I was thinking, let me get some copper here. Let me get this furnace here, and then get those. We need some more wood for another chest, I think. Or actually, a couple chests. My idea was basically have like some sort of infinite looping system that, like, you know what? I'd probably be just better off just doing it myself rather than having it fully automated. I will automate it to a point, but not that where it's like 100% self-sufficient, just because, like everything else, to make 100% self-sufficient takes a lot more resources than I have the patience to go and get. So, you know something crazy that I realized? I don't know if this is a thing for this tree, because this one's a little bit smaller, but it's got more leaves to it. But those ones that grow up tall that like just have a little patch on the top, they don't produce near as many. Like, some of these sometimes produce more than what those big ones do as far as saplings go. Sapling-wise, these smaller ones produce more, it seems. But of course it's just because they have more leaves, but still, it's just kind of crazy to think. Okay, and I'll let these deteriorate. Well, that one's deteriorating pretty fast there. That one will probably get a good bunch. We'll probably get a good few saplings out of that. Maybe enough to make whole nother big tree. And also, I guess they grow faster on Podzol. I guess that's why, you know, I had mentioned in my last video that, like, all of a sudden all my trees were growing a lot faster. I think it's because they grow faster on Podzol. I think I'm just gonna start my my charcoal farm, like my charcoal producing operation, like right here for now. So my plan requires some chests and some hoppers. Yeah, I know how to make hoppers myself. Just need like 2. No, wait. No, we need 3. And a little more wood. Okay. So we put this chest here, and then the hopper on top. And then set the furnace on top of this. And then set this hopper on top of this, and the chest on top of here. And so what I'll do is I'll put the wood up in here, and then it'll funnel down into this furnace. And my idea is to have a hopper over here with another chest that feeds the charcoal down into this. So it just basically makes infinite charcoal. But the only problem is every once in a while I have to come over here and grab some charcoal out of here and put it up in here. But what I wanted to do is have it where so much of this charcoal that it makes would go into like another chest that would like go back up into here. But there's no way to make hoppers go upwards, so there would only be like two options for that. I could either do a copper golem to sort it and put the charcoal up in an upper chest, or I could get a mine cart with rails to bring some up. And I'm just trying to think how I would do either of those. I think for now, like I said, I'm just gonna do it like where I just have to do all this stuff myself. When I get this full of charcoal and this full of wood, it won't really be that often that I have to go over. You see, I got like 4 saplings out of this one tree over here, but one over here. I don't know. It's so random too. But you know, I'll just. This guy got me right here. But you know, it won't be that big of a deal to do it myself. It would be nice at some point or other if Minecraft added a feature in where, like, when you chop to the base of a tree, it wouldn't chop down the whole tree, but it would like fell the tree, so it would like be like down laid on its side or something. That would be cool. If you could make it where it like just lays down outside, that way you don't have to like climb up in it like this and collect all the wood out of it. Alright, good. Stack of wood. And there's another iron golem already, wow. Now I forget. You can do that now. So, we'll just put like one in there. So what is it? Wow, but one piece of wood like lasts. No, it's not a whole smelt, it's a smelt and a half. But still, like, does the charcoal, like, not do that good? I guess not. I'll kill that iron golem later. Or, in just by later, I mean in just a second. Excuse me, I need your bed.
Thank you. Wait, do I have another arrow? I guess I had like one extra arrow or something. Okay. Everything sounds so much better in Java. Like the sound effects, everything just seems so much better. Again, it could just be because I'm wearing headphones and I can hear everything. Excuse me. Okay, so we dropped 5 pieces. That's good. Yeah, as long as they keep spawning iron golems, I mean, we have a steady supply of iron. And I think it'll get even steadier. Like, later on when we have all those extra villagers in, like, that mega village I want to build. That city, basically. Sticks, a couple more saplings, good, all good. Perfect. Oh, and there's another one. Drop me one more, so I can have one more big tree. I wish it would. Wow, that was fast, dang. I guess I'll just go ahead and start harvesting, like, you know, all this extra wood as well. May as well, right? To get all this extra. Have as much charcoal as I can. But no, these are the trees I've talked about that don't really yield hardly any saplings. But I guess when you yield a whole stack of wood, you know, that's like the equivalent of like, what is that, like, hold on. It yields the equivalent of, at one stack of wood, it yields the equivalent of, how much does it yield? Is that like 8 trees? 8 or 9 trees? So, you know. No, I don't think this one did yield an entire stack of wood. This probably yielded about 7 trees worth. No, it did harvest almost a full stack. I'd say it's about 7 or 8. Oh, yep, there we go. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Alright, and the charcoal should just keep on flowing here. And once we get to the point we fill this up, you know, we can start taking charcoal. We can start taking charcoal from here and using it for other things. I mean, I could already go ahead and do that, but I just want to make sure I don't run out of charcoal, you know. Alright then. Oh, there's another sapling. Plant that bad boy right there. And I guess, since I've got all this stone already, I guess I can go ahead and start working on the build a little bit, you know. Again, it's going to take like 10 stacks to just do like the first front wall, so I guess I didn't think about the cutout holes for windows, though. I haven't even thought about how often I want to do windows. Okay, so this is where like the actual wall part is going to start. And I forget about like how this. Okay, so this is going to be like a trim part. So this part's going to be out here. Oops.
And this is going to be kind of like a trim that goes up along the way. Okay, so this is actually going to be 36, so at 17 we need to stop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 16, 17. And then over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. Okay, that's good. Right there. There'll be a door right there. And then we'll do, let's see here. I think we'll do a door every, let's see if this right here will work. I mean, not a door, a window. Yeah, that'll work. That'll look good. I'm trying to think about how that would work on the back. I just don't think we're going to do any windows on the back because all it's going to look out to is like a wall or another building eventually. So. Alright, and we just keep doing that pattern up. The question is, how is that going to look up there when we go up? Something I didn't think about. I think it'll be okay. Maybe we'll do something a little different as we go up towards the top. Maybe we'll do like fewer windows on the upper levels. I think we'll go ahead and do the first floor in with. And same likewise for the walls here. I don't think we're going to do any windows for the walls here. For these side walls here. I'm not going to mind that. Why should I? I think what I want to do for windows. Do I want to do panes? Do I want to do like copper bars? What do I want to do? I think I want to do glass panes. I think that's what I want to do. Okay. I think I'm also going to do like a trim around the door. I want to try to get some more beds moved in here as quick as possible. And actually, you know what would be great is if I had a mason or a couple masons so I could trade
I tell you, like, I think as far as trading goes, I think Masons are like the best villagers. Because you think about it. Oh dear, I messed that up. I mean, you know, you think about it, like, a Mason will trade you stone for emeralds. You know, like, now, of course, it is like fine stone, like you actually have to cook it in the furnace, but really, what are the villagers going to give you that good of trade? Well, besides the Fletcher. The Fletcher is great because, you know, at 32, half a stack of sticks for one emerald is great. That's like 16. Hold on. That's like 16 wood, which is like 8 logs.
Oh boy, there's a lot of trees that have grown. Yeah, I think they do grow a lot faster on Podzol. How much charcoal we got in here now? The charcoal is indeed flowing. I need a shield. I can't believe it's taken me this long to actually make one. I'm gonna need another axe. I know this one ain't gonna last the whole time. Man, that is a tall tree right there. That's a tall, tall tree. Probably not gonna get a whole lot of saplings out of them this time, because they are the less leafy trees. But you know, it is what it is. And if ever need be, we do run out of saplings, which I hope that day will never come. But we do have out that way tons of spruce trees we can go harvest more wood from and get more saplings from. So. I'm not super duper worried about running out of spruce. Maybe I should do spruce doors actually. Spruce does have some nice doors. I like their like medieval looking doors. But I think out of all the doors, dark oak has the best kind of doors. They're very modern looking compared to like other doors. I remember when they first came out with like door variants. And that was crazy at the time, you know. That was something that, you know, it was like when the cavemen first saw the first fire, you know. When cavemen first discovered fire, that's what it's always like for like, well, that's what it used to be like when they released like these new updates that would add like new door types and colored glass and stuff like that, you know. It's like, even if it was ugly, you know, you still wanted to use it, you know, because it was just something new. I think pretty soon now we're going to have plenty of charcoal. You know, it's so funny because, like, you know, in Bedrock, I would have, if I was still playing Bedrock on my iPad, I would never even think about chopping down these big trees for charcoal. But, you know, it's kind of like, as a Bedrock player, when you start playing Java, you kind of have to forget everything you know about Minecraft in a sense, because it's maybe not everything, but there's a lot of things that are just so different. And I know I keep saying that, and I apologize if I've said that too many times, but it really, it's true though. They are so different, and I just want anyone who ever, like, you know, if any Bedrock ever wants to swap over to Java, or vice versa, if anyone in Java ever wants to swap over to Bedrock, just know it's gonna be a lot different than what you've ever played before. It's a horse of a different color. Oh man, I used both my axes. Wow. Hey, that's good though. That's a good thing. That means that I've got that much wood. Make all those into axes, man. Useful tool, useful weapon. I almost wonder, to be able to spread the podzol, do I have to... There's another raid party? Really? Really? Wow. Okay. I wonder, to be able to fully spread the podzol, though, do you just have to, like, start a brand new tree somewhere, like over here? Probably so. Oh, there's some stray logs over here. Oh, couple little extra. What's happening? Ooh, wait. Are you got enough? Enough saplings we can. Grow another big old tree. I'm gonna have to go kill those guys.
Do all those raid party leaders drop like a level 3 this bottle? Don't worry, I know you're hungry. I got you more wood. Okay. Well, got a good bit of charcoal now, so that's good. Oi. What the heck? Why is the shield not working? Wait. Oh, I've got to right click to shield. Today, thank you. Oh dear. Oh dear, that's bad. That is bad. Oh dear. Run, 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 run. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. I just want to live. Why? Why does it not? Why does the shield not work? Oh dear. Oh dear, that's bad. Okay, okay, you know what? Forget the shield. I'm doing this like how I did the other ones. Oh dear. Oh no. Why? Why is it all of a sudden their aim is like on point? I've got so many arrows lodged in my foot, of all places. My foot. How have I already burned through all my steak? How? Got Got him. Yeah. Okay, so they do all. I guess they all do drop. They do all drop. Level 3 with Bad Omen. Hello. Oh dear, I missed. He must have piercing arrows or something. Must be how he's able to hit me. Dear. I don't understand. I don't fully understand how the shields work in this version. Got him. Woo, that was close. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Yeah. Oh, wait, what was that? What was that achievement, bro? Who's the pillager now? Oh, man. Oh, the disrespect is crazy. Man. To be killed by your own comrade's weapon, too. That's... Your old comrade. What am I, Russian?
This is why I never, like, bother to make, like, bows and crossbows and stuff. You know, because they always drop enough of them for me. Alright, well, I think that's going to do it for me for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to like and subscribe if you have not already. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye.